In the bustling heart of Hollywood, where dreams are both made and shattered under the relentless glare of spotlights and scandal, a stark reminder of the fragility of fame unfolded on a seemingly ordinary Tuesday. Andy Dick, the once vibrant comedian whose infectious energy lit up screens in the late 90s and early 2000s, was found slumped lifelessly on a set of weathered stairs outside a nondescript building. At 59 years old, Dick appeared to be in the grip of a severe overdose, his body pitched forward in a posture of utter defeat, his signature glasses lying discarded on the gritty pavement below. This harrowing scene, captured in raw, unfiltered photographs that would soon circulate like wildfire through tabloids and social media feeds, painted a picture of a man teetering on the precipice of oblivion. A man whose laughter had once echoed through living rooms nationwide but now seemed drowned out by the echoes of personal demons that had plagued him for decades. Eyewitnesses to this midday drama described a chaotic tableau of concern and desperation. Friends and passers-by rushed to Dick's side, their voices a cacophony of urgency as they shouted, "Wake up!" into the void of his unconsciousness. The air was thick with panic. One bystander, voice trembling with fear, could be heard pleading for Narcan, the life-saving nasal spray designed to counteract the deadly effects of opioid overdoses. In a moment that underscored the grim reality of addiction in the entertainment industry, the medication was administered swiftly, a desperate bid to pull Dick back from the brink. The Los Angeles Fire Department arrived promptly, their response confirming the nature of the emergency: a 59-year-old male in the throes of an overdose. Yet, in a twist that highlighted the complexities of recovery and autonomy, Dick was not transported to a hospital for further treatment. Reports suggested that, upon regaining consciousness, he opted out of additional medical intervention, a choice not uncommon among those revived by Narcan, where the immediate haze of survival often clashes with the deeper undercurrents of denial or exhaustion. As the dust settled on the scene, with Los Angeles Police Department officers cordoning off the area in response to the frantic 911 calls, Dick himself broke his silence in a brief, subdued conversation with reporters. His words carried a mix of relief and reticence. He was okay, grateful to have emerged from the fog but unwilling, or perhaps unable, to delve into the specifics of what had transpired. This guarded response was telling, a microcosm of a life spent in the public eye yet shrouded in layers of private turmoil. Andy Dick's journey from comedic darling to cautionary tale is one woven with threads of brilliance, excess, and unrelenting self-sabotage, a narrative that has unfolded across stages, screens, and courtrooms for over 3 decades. To understand the depth of this latest episode, one must rewind to the halcyon days of Dick's career, when his manic, improvisational style made him a fixture in Hollywood's comedy circuit. Born Andrew Tomlinson in Charleston, South Carolina in 1965, Dick's early life was marked by instability. Adopted into a family that provided stability but couldn't shield him from the insecurities that would later fuel his onstage persona. His breakthrough came in the mid-1990s with the NBC sitcom News Radio, where he portrayed Matthew Lilly, the quirky, hapless newsroom sidekick whose wide-eyed innocence masked a whirlwind of neurotic energy. The role earned him 3 consecutive Emmy nominations for Outstanding Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series, a testament to his ability to blend vulnerability with hilarity. Off-screen, Dick's charm extended to films like Zoolander, 2001, where he stole scenes as the flamboyantly inept fashion photographer Maurice, cementing his status as Ben Stiller's go-to comic foil. Yet, beneath the laughter lay a burgeoning battle with substance abuse, a specter that would cast long shadows over his professional ascent. Dick's first public stumbles into controversy came in the early 2000s, whispers of erratic behavior on sets and at parties that friends dismissed as just Andy being Andy. But as the decade wore on, those whispers crescendoed into roars. By 2007, during a live taping of Jimmy Kimmel Live, Dick's onstage antics crossed into assault territory when he groped Ivanka Trump, rubbing his hands along her thighs and attempting a forced kiss, only to be physically removed by security. The incident, replayed ad nauseum on entertainment news, marked a turning point, not just in public perception but in Dick's own spiraling descent. Kimmel later recounted the discomfort, noting how Dick's pleas for a big, wet kiss had devolved into unwanted advances, a stark violation that highlighted the unchecked impulses often exacerbated by intoxication. The years that followed were a litany of legal entanglements, each more damning than the last, painting a portrait of a man whose personal life had become a minefield of violence, harassment, and addiction. In 2010, an arrest in West Virginia for allegedly grabbing a man's genitals at a bar while under the influence added another charge to his docket. 2 years later, in 2012, Dick faced felony indecent exposure after pulling down a 17-year-old girl's top at a Halloween party, exposing her breasts in a crowd. Found with marijuana in his possession, he pleaded guilty to misdemeanor drug and battery charges, earning a 3-year probation sentence that he would repeatedly violate. The restraining order filed by his estranged wife, Lena Saved, in 2018 further isolated him, mandating a 100-yard buffer from her and their 3 adult children, Lucas, Jacob, and Meg.